Welcome to the
You
podcast
gonna
about
talk?
movies. My name is Matt Harvey,
My name is Drew.
My name is Luis.
and we got us a dang good show. We're gonna review some movies for y'all that we've seen, more so in the last couple of months. And so,
Because we've been off for a while.
We have been off for a while.
we have.
So we've seen quite a few movies in the past couple months or so. Which one do we want to talk about first?
Let's start off with, we could go to Beetlejuice real quick.
Okay.
It was all right. The first one's still better, I believe. It was funnier and more.
It's an acquired taste type of movie.
The story wasn't that bad, though. I don't think the story. I think
Yeah.
they fit the story well. But I'll say this: the villain had no point of being in that movie at all. Like they did nothing. There was no villain really.
I thought Willem Dafoe's character was funny.
I forgot that man was in that movie.
Yeah. That movie made me laugh quite a bit. And it was a vibe too. It was like 10 o'clock at night. Close to Halloween.
I got me the popcorn bucket.
Yeah, I got me the cup. I enjoyed them.
Yeah.
I'll see them. I'll see another one of those. I don't know. But
All right. The movie that came after Beetlejuice was Transformers 1. We
Okay.
all three watched that one.
yeah.
I'll say I saw this movie 3 times,
I've seen it twice.
Dang.
and
I saw it once.
I would definitely. It's in my top 10 of the year.
Here's what-
maybe even top 5. Like it was.
It's close to top 5.
It was incredible.
It's my number
It
6
was
right now.
incredible.
But here's what I have to say. We thought it was not going to be that good.
Oh yeah.
The
we
The
when we
trailers were
first saw the
poop.
trailer, we thought this is about to be the worst movie of the year.
I actually-
I went to go make fun of it.
And then we watched it, and it was great.
Fell in love.
Yeah. Why are you looking at it like that?
How did you?
I went back and watched an episode, and I remember us talking crap on Transformers 1. Because the
Mhm.
trailer dropped, and we were like, yeah, that mug looked poop.
It does.
It was okay. This man, Luis, gave it 4.5. I think that's too much love.
Mm-mm.
No, it's not. That's
No.
perfect.
We're
I don't
talking
know.
about an animated kids movie.
Yeah.
It did phenomenal.
I still, the design of the Transformers frustrates me sometimes.
You can't. In what version?
Towards the end, they get better, but like I
Because
think they
that's
look
what they were
stupid.
supposed to look like.
And some of the voice acting characters are kind of irritating to me. Like Bumblebee, I thought was stupid.
But you've never heard
Like
Bumblebee.
he was sidelined. Like he
You never
was
heard Bumblebee what he sounded like.
exactly. But I thought like his whole character was just dumb. Of like his random jokes. Of like, like
He
that's
was-
not Bumblebee. Like Bumblebee hard.
I think this story was very well.
The story
Bumblebee
was great.
One of my favorite characters.
And Megatron,
Maddie said mine too.
and
Listen,
Megatron
hold
switched
and
up
and that's
so
why
quick.
I also put this as a 4.5. Maddie, she literally doesn't like movies. She doesn't comprehend them that well. She went to go watch this and she loved it.
She doesn't
So-
comprehend movies.
She doesn't. She doesn't remember them. She's seen Good Will Hunting 3 times and she still doesn't remember the whole story to that movie.
Are we boring you, Drew?
Next.
He wanted a chill episode and this is what he gets from it.
All right. We Live in Time.
Never seen it.
You ever seen it?
All right. Great movie. I gave it 5 stars.
Come back to it. We'll
All right.
we'll
We'll
do
talk
it.
about it. Okay.
All right. The next one we saw was Joker.
Yeah.
Let's talk
Sure.
about it.
We can argue about this for a while. See, okay. I appreciated it. Now, I understand that its risks that it took is not going to be for everybody. Did the musical numbers have to be there? No. But I think they played a role, and that role happened. But the ending was incredible. I thought it was shot beautifully. I thought the opening was great with the Looney Tunes type scene. I don't know.
There was no point for this movie to be made.
Okay, you can argue that, yes. But I do like how they switched up the perspective of Joker and saying that he was a movement and it started this other Joker and all that.
We actually argued in the car about this movie.
Yeah, we hated each
So
other.
much.
And Matt had to apologize to me after.
I actually did have to apologize to him.
But like, there
But
was just no point of this movie
I-
being made at all.
I have never been so angry watching a movie in my life than watching Joker 2. Because I legit feel like I wasted my time. Like I wasted my life. It was pointless. There was no point in making it. All of it was a setup. Like, you could have just talked about that. Or showed it. Like it didn't have to be 2 movies in order for him not even to be Joker in order to set up.
Or if you wanted to, bro, like you could have like, I don't know, like killed him off at the very beginning and made another Joker.
Yeah.
Or something. I don't know.
We want the actual Joker. I don't want a guy who.
You do have to appreciate it. That movie taking risks.
But the risks were trash.
Okay,
The
yeah,
risk
but
wasn't
at
worth
least
it.
it took risks, and it wasn't playing safe of making a rehash of the first movie, and kind of just it changed things up, and it went for it. Did it make it?
It
Not
made
for
it
everybody.
by a mile.
Yeah,
By
but
a mile.
it is a piece of art.
No.
You can't deny that.
What art?
The way it was shot.
Your kids' fridge art or what? Like what kind of art is this?
I think it's like a car crash. Okay, it's like a car crash. When you drive by a car crash, you can't look away. And I think this was.
I wanted to look away. I wanted to
Mm.
look away. That's what I wanted to do.
Some people do look away. Some people enjoy it. I think in what y'all's arguments say about me being a film guy.
That's why you liked it.
Yeah, so I liked it because I thought it was a piece of art. So.
Okay, next movie.
All right, Venom.
Oh my gosh.
Venom: The Last Dance.
I'm not over exaggerating when I say it's the worst movie I think I've ever seen.
No, I wouldn't say that. It's not the worst movie of the year.
Yes.
No, it's not.
Easily.
No, it's not.
I would argue Joker's worse than Venom.
No.
Listen, Madam Web is still worse than it.
No.
Yes, it is. The end battle scene in Venom was amazing.
But Madam Web had no characters that
Madam
you were
Web's
like.
end scene was trash compared to the Venom's.
No.
Yes, it was.
I don't even care because Venom was just
It was a waste of time.
It was a waste of time. I get it. But it still wasn't. It still wasn't.
He's on a road trip with stoners, and they sing whatever, and then he says, "I don't know."
Listen,
Nobody fit. Like no role fit. Like all the roles were just chaotic and stupid, and it felt like
but if you like the first and second, you're gonna like the third.
no.
Yes, you
No.
would. Yes, you would.
I love the first one.
The
You like the
first
second
one
one?
had a, yeah.
You like the second one.
The second one's
Carnage.
better. It had
It
carnage.
was cool.
I think the end battle scene made it better. The end battle scene made it better. You cannot lie.
Agreed. But
Seeing
it's still
all
the
those
worst
Venoms.
movie of the year.
ending battle scene was because he could have just ate them the whole time.
My God.
Like he could have just ate them the whole time. Like he was so scared of them, and they were sitting in this helicopter and having this dramatic moment.
We just got banned.
We're gonna get banned from YouTube
Why?
for you saying that.
I'm sorry. It was. You gonna have to bleep it out.
Oh my gosh.
Bad day for Matt.
It's a bad day for Matt. Smile 2. Anybody watch that?
No.
Besides me, it was all right. The first one's still better. It just made me laugh.
I
There
did
was
look.
really nothing.
I did look up the monster. It looks funny. He's like
Yeah, it's just stupid. It was just funny to me. I laughed the whole time.
Megalopolis.
Didn't see it. You did.
Piece by Piece, the Pharrell Lego movie.
None of us.
I'm not sitting down to watch that.
I watched
I
Sing
regret
Sing.
it.
Have you guys seen Sing Sing yet or
Not
not?
yet. No, I
It's a
need
great movie.
Let's stop wasting time here. Let's talk about the Wild Robot.
The Wild Robot, baby. Come on.
Let's talk about it.
I'll give it a clap. All right,
Okay.
but Luis,
All right, big fella. All right,
stop.
Okay. All right.
It's a great movie. It's number one. It's the number one movie of the year.
Yeah, it's
Listen,
insane.
I said this at the very beginning. I said this at the very beginning of the year. I said the Wild Robot is going to be the underdog this year. I literally said, I said this movie looks like it's going to be so good.
That's fine if it's an underdog, but number one
Yeah.
is absolutely blasphemy.
Hey, it made me
It's
cry.
not blasphemy.
It's
It is blasphemy.
It's made me cry twice.
It's in my top 5,
But number one,
arguably top 3.
okay. But you got to realize how far ahead Dune is than everything else.
100%. Which is why.
Dude's number 3 now.
What's number 2?
Sing Sing. Watch it. I'll tell you, it's number 2. Sing Sing is number 2. Dune Part 2 is 3. Listen, I've realized.
The Wild
After
Robot.
watching Dune again. Wow, okay. After watching Dune again.
Drew knocked his water bottle off the table. Kind of child.
Let me speak. After watching Dune again. It was all right. It has the story there. It's gonna keep
Shut
going.
up.
That's great. I just
Shut
don't put it
up.
as the, I it's really not number one.
Shut up.
It's not number one.
What's not? You didn't
It's not-
explain anything. Like why? Is
You
it
have
number
Deadpool
one?
and Wolverine at number 4. So your list is absolute crap. It's unvalid. You have King Kong better than Twisters. What are we talking about here?
Yes, King Kong better than Twisters.
No, I don't.
You don't?
No.
Listen, here's why I put King Kong better than Twisters.
No, we're
It's
not
'cause
talking about Kong and Twisters
Yeah.
right now. Okay?
the wild robot though.
Poop.
Stop. Hold on. Poop.
No, it's a good movie, but it's poop that it's there. It's poop that it's there.
It's a horrible take. That
It's
it's
not.
number one.
It's not. The animation was amazing.
It's
Did
cool.
you probably didn't even notice this? I've seen this like almost 3 or 4 times now. The animation literally goes from really, really bad to it being very great animation because that's how it's trying to build up. The voice of Roz is literally so robotic at the very beginning, but then gets into a motherly voice at the very end of it. If you didn't notice that.
did
Because
notice.
it's literally talking about a mom and a son.
Louise, we saw the movie.
Y'all don't appreciate it though.
No,
Y'all don't appreciate
I
it.
just told you it's my top 5.
It's top 3 DreamWorks of all time.
That's a bold statement.
It's top 3 DreamWorks of all time.
There's some goats up there that you're having a battle.
It goes Prince of Egypt, Spirit, the Wild Robot.
Luis, let's not talk. Let's not forget your love for How to Train Your Dragon,
Yep.
and you
Yeah.
just totally forgot about it right now.
I didn't. I put this in front of How to Train Your Dragon.
Wow.
I put this in front of How to Train Your Dragon. This movie, I'm telling you, is the number 1 movie of the year.
it
I don't
has
care.
okay.
I don't care.
Why don't you throw my candy off the table?
You weren't eating it. All right,
And the voice actors, you didn't even notice who they were.
let's talk
If
about.
you were to watch this
shut
movie
up!
and
Shut
not
up!
know
Shut
who
up!
the
Shut up!
voice actors were, you would have been like, oh.
Let's
I
talk
didn't know
about
Pedro-
Dune. Let's talk about Dune. The week that we after we saw it,
Yes.
we were quoting the movie. We were acting like we were fighting from the movie. We were talking about the soundtrack.
And
We were
still-
talking about performances.
and
We
still
still
do
do
that.
that.
Still do
The
it.
Wild Robot, we don't talk about the soundtrack. We don't quote the movie.
I talk-
We don't act out scenes from
soundtrack?
it.
Bro, are
we
you
don't
joking?
think about performances. We're just like, yeah, it's a good story.
I halfway agree with you. I still do think about the performance of it. It was still a great.
The whole story, the whole movie, like the
Name
sound.
one actor in that movie.
Lupita, what's her name from Black Panther?
Okay, name
She was
another.
Roz.
She was
Pedro-
Roz.
Pedro Pascal was in it.
Okay, that's 2.
Yeah, you didn't know that.
Yes, I did.
You didn't say it.
Did you know?
I just said Lupita.
Did you know Luke Skywalker was in it?
Mark Hamill?
Yeah.
Yes.
Who was he?
Huh?
Who was he?
He was one of the beavers.
Wrong. He was the bear. Dummy.
Uh,
Don't ever disrespect this movie ever
Bro,
again.
Disrespect me, bro.
Okay, but still.
This movie made me cry twice.
Dune Part 2 made me cry like 40 times.
For what? What scene made you cry?
How beautiful it is.
Exactly. They didn't make you cry. I don't care. This movie literally
I
made
did cry one time.
this movie between a robot and a bird makes you have feelings, emotions. Tell me how.
Okay, but that doesn't put.
Tell
it
me
ahead-
how.
That doesn't put it ahead of Dune.
Dune didn't make me feel that way.
Just because a
Dune
bird,
did not make me feel that way.
Just because a bird and a robot can make you feel some type of way does not mean it is better than the number 1 movie of the film, which is by far, it's not even close. Dune 2.
Dune did not make me feel that way. Dune was
Did
a
it
great.
make you feel a motherly connection between a bird and a
No,
robot?
but
No.
Dune didn't make me feel
But it
any
made you feel
emotion.
other things.
What emotion did Dune make you feel?
Okay, go back to the IMAX scene of when Paul Atreides rode the big worm for the first time. That scene was incredible.
Yeah, scenic wise, it was great. What did it make you feel in that moment when he was writing it?
It made me feel.
It made you feel nothing.
Stop,
Only thing
stop.
that was
Let me-
good
you
about
just asked
them.
me a
Made me
question.
feel love.
It made me feel like he was him. It made me feel like this is what it's like to become, in a false world, the Messiah or the person. I said a false world, false world, false world, or the what's been prophesied for him to become. He was literally stepping into that the whole movie. Like you're like he's fighting this thing, but he's stepping into this role too. So when you're looking at it, you're like, dang, bro, like this whole movie is him fighting who he's naturally going to become.
Here's
And he
what-
ends up becoming him in the end.
Here's-
and then he fights what's his name, Austin Butler. That scene is amazing. You get Zendaya, you get Florence Pugh. The whole movie is just incredible.
Here's what I have to say, and it's going to be a bold statement. This movie, Dune Part 2, could not make me have emotions like I did in Wild Robot. The only thing that was good about Dune Part 2 that made you feel something is all the scenes, all like the beauty of the scenic scenes. That's what made me feel something.
That's horrible.
Nothing about the
No.
story
That's
did.
horrible.
The story was good.
You have turned against your ways.
That's fine. I told you I was becoming the villain in this next era of our podcast.
All right. Well,
I did.
Another episode or another movie we watched.
We watched another movie besides The Wild Robot,
I
the number
don't-
one movie of the year.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Better than Inside Out 2.
Shut up.
It is better than Inside Out 2.
I
And
agree.
you said that.
I
agree.
disagree.
I agree. I agree.
Better.
I think that's it. We Live in Time. I saw that. Great movie.
I think that's it. If you haven't seen The Wild Robot, go watch it. That's all I gotta say. So good.
Obviously, you want
So
people
great.
to watch it.
So
obviously.
great. It's so great. I don't care.
It's a great movie. I'd say it's a great movie.
The news.
I'm going to show my
It's in my
kids that
top
movie.
10.
I'm gonna show my kids that movie. Should be in your top 5, Drew, but okay.
I'm also gonna show my kids King Kong versus Godzilla.
What, Drew?
I'm gonna tell my kids. I was there when Dune Part 2 came out.
Okay. That's fine.
And we said that in the episode. We were like, this is one of those movies that you were like,
I didn't say that.
told.
I
I
said
said this.
I didn't say that. You said that.
Potentially, I back him on this 100%. This has the potential to be the Lord of the Rings of our time.
Okay, that's fine.
And you're putting the Wild Robot.
The
over
robot,
it.
the Wild Robot has 3 more movies. The Wild Robot has 2 more movies, baby. Come on, I'll put it there. When the
Well, he
Wild
doesn't
Robot,
appreciate Lord of the Rings.
the
so
Wild
he's-
Robot escapes, I'm
you're-
ready for that.
You are irrelevant.
The Wild Robot escapes, I'm ready for that movie. That's book number 2, baby. Come on, I'm telling you. This movie is gonna be next. This movie is gonna be DreamWorks' next biggest thing.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
No one's disagreeing with you.
I
on
know.
that.
I'm just saying.
Look at it.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, hold on. One more thing.
Ah,
Puss in Boots: The Last Wish.
Wild Robot's better.
You think Wild Robot's better than that?
Yes.
no.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I can't
Yes.
say that with the full conviction.
It's a great story.
I can't say that.
It's a great story. It
The
doesn't do
animation
anything-
is better
The
than The Last Wish.
animation
And the villain.
And the villain is goated.
Hold up.
in
The
Last
okay, the
Wish.
Wild Robot villain is generic as a mug.
What's the Wild Robot villain?
That
The-
other
the-
robot, the one with the
Hold up. Let me settle in real quick. That last scene gets you emotional. The flight scene when she lets him go, emotional.
you're telling me-
Stop
no,
talking. Stop talking.
you're
Drew.
telling me that
Stop,
a
Drew,
bear-
Stop talking. I don't care anymore. Stop talking. Let me talk. Here's the thing. That last scene when she gets literally nothing. She has no more to give. They wipe all her memories, and she comes in, saves her, comes in and saves her. Bill Bright says,
Bright Bill?
Bright Bill. He comes in and says, "I love you, Mom."
Puss in Boots is better
And no, it's not.
than the Wild Robot.
No,
And
it's
you're
not.
telling me that a bear
He had to give up the villain had him so scared. This man gave
He
up.
gave up.
Who he was.
and he got fat.
Okay.
Bottom of the barrel.
He was so
Okay.
scared.
You wouldn't even recognize who he was. They came.
The
in and
Wild
walked in.
Robot literally made you have emotions between a robot and a bird.
Cool. That doesn't
I
make
had
it better than any
I had
other movie.
emotions with a cat and a wolf.
No, you didn't.
With the Puss in Boots.
What emotions did you have?
Fear.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I
No, you
did.
didn't.
Fear to a whole nother.
You didn't have fear, bro.
I was afraid of the villain. When I heard the whistle,
Bro.
the hair on my arms stood up.
No,
Polar
you-
Express made me feel some type of way.
Bro, y'all
The
didn't.
Cat in the Hat made me feel some type of way. Movies make you feel certain emotions.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean it's better than the others.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Dune
it
Part
does.
2 gave me an emotion that I thought I'd never felt before.
Yeah, towards
I
Timothy
s-
Chalamet because you're
There's
gay.
no
So shut
movie
up.
I saw more times than Dune 2 in theater.
Wow, Robot, I did.
And here's the thing.
I think you saw Transformers 1 more. If you saw it 4 times.
I think I saw Dune 2 about 4 or 5. Yeah, probably. Here's the thing.
Which is insane.
Here's the thing. No movie is passing Dune this year. The only movie that has potential
I don't
is
think
Gladiator.
Gladiator will.
Shut up. Give it a chance.
I'm going to give it a chance.
We have a goated cast in there.
We do.
We have a goated cast.
But
in there.
nowhere near goated as Dune.
Yes, you do.
Yes, you do.
What do you mean?
We have one of the best actors of our time in there.
Who?
Denzel.
Washington.
Okay. So does Dune.
Who?
Who?
Timothy Chalamet.
Of our time?
Of our time
He's
right
up.
now, currently.
He's up and coming.
Exactly.
He's up and coming.
So then Pedro Pascal's also in our time.
Exactly.
And he's also
Okay,
there. That's
two. Right?
The
Now
guy
we-
from Stranger Things?
Who? Oh, that guy?
The Emperor?
After A Quiet Place, I don't believe in him. We have Timothy,
Okay.
Zendaya.
Zendaya's not up there. She's not a top actress in her time. She's not a top actress in her time. And you know that's
Florence
true.
Pugh.
I'll give you Florence Pugh. I'll give you-
Christopher Walken. A goat.
I'll give you Christopher Walken.
Austin Butler.
I'll give you Austin Butler.
Dave Bautista.
Are you serious?
But he's a good
Are
actor.
you serious?
You're so dumb. Hey, Paul,
Batista, bro.
this guy is goated though. The main actor in Gladiator is goated.
Let me see his.
Paul Mescal.
After Son,
Stop.
Rebecca
bro.
Ferguson. Javier Bardem. Josh Brolin. Come on.
bro, Pedro
cast is
Pascal.
goated.
Hold up, Pedro Pascal and Denzel already beat the cast of.
Yes.
Doom Part 2.
Those two alone. Let's be honest. Let's be honest, bro. And you know it's true.
I don't know. I can't say that. I can't say that.
Listen, if Gerard Butler comes in this movie somehow, it's already goated too.
Josh Brolin's goated.
Or not Russell Crowe. If Russell Crowe comes in this movie, it's already goated.
Josh Brolin is all-time great.
He can't come back.
So is Javier Bardem.
But better than Denzel.
They're all-time great actors.
But better than Denzel.
And Pedro.
For me,
And Pedro.
That is a dumb comment. I'm done with this episode. I'm done with all of you.
Luis.
Oh, no. We need to end the podcast on that
In the-
episode. Because
in the-
you just disrespected Denzel Washington to the high score.
Look, I haven't seen enough of Denzel's episodes or of movies. I haven't seen enough of Denzel's movies. I'll give you a chance.
Just
Denzel.
watch award shows.
Can y'all just end the episode? I'm not being in the episode anymore.
Okay,
That was a dumb comment.
Luis is done.
Luis quit the episode
because
Drew
he disrespected the number one actor of our time, which is Denzel Washington. We're going
my
to
number
move
one
on.
actor is not Denzel. So
Yeah, it's Ryan Gosling,
exactly.
which is so disrespectful within
Yeah, I'll
itself.
take it.
Anyway, we had a great time talking about our reviews on the movies that just came out. So hit the movie theaters, go see a movie, go have a great time, get a bunch of crunch, Coke, popcorn, enjoy your life. Love you. Have a good day. Peace.